overhand into a double leg, and a lot of securing the finishes with a double leg. This week we're going to work on securing single leg finishes and some of the best options for that. So I hit that one overhand, and while I hit that overhand, I'm just going to travel my back foot behind his. So I'm here, bop, bop, here. And I'm going to bump in with my hip and my chest to bop Clay's foot up. Boom, boom. So this isn't a single leg where I drop to a knee. This is called a hip bump single where I'm here. And I bump into him and it pops his legs into my hand. So I'm here, bop, hitting that. As that overhand lands, I step in. First one we're going to hit is just a swing double. So I'm here, I hit, in. As I bump into him, I'm going to step, kick his leg out, and take him down this way. So go in this direction. Bop, bop, here. As I drive into him, I'm going to step in, swing his leg out, and drive into him. The big thing of how I want to finish this one is, I want to split his legs and land in half guard here. Here. I bump in as I swing him in. I'm driving in, scooping into that half guard position. Like we've talked about before, pinch your knees, sit on that knee. Beat Clay up. So I'm here, jab, overhand trailing that leg in. Hip bump into that single, swing the leg out, scooping it into that half guard. Most people are going to knee shield into that as a pro. Here, as an amateur. Questions on that?
Is half guard preferable to side mount just because you can trap that leg?
I like, so it depends on my goals. Me, I'm going to hit you and make a mistake. Therefore, I'm going to sit side or half guard, hit you because I'm secure in my position. You can't get away from me. Then, therefore, you make a mistake. If I'm looking more to attack mount, look to attack more submissions, you take side control and work from there. Deep stance.
Yeah, sure.
Ramsey. So if your opposite stance here, same concept works. You're going to jab, overhand, but as you're stepping in on that overhand, you're here, bumping in. All I'm going to do then, I'm going to scoop this hand to the top of that knee, pull it out, drive this leg into my half guard. Settle in. Yeah?
Yeah.
He's fearless. Alright, so I'm here for opposite stance, bop, bop. Popping in, running across, landing that half guard. Questions on that, guys? Alright, so I'm here. Right? Bop. I hit that overhand, or however you're setting up your single, guys. I don't care the combination you're hitting today. Boom, pop into that single. All we're going to do now, and one of the details I didn't point out, head up in all of this. If my head's down, he's going to push my head down, and all I'm doing is helping him. So as I step in and bump in here, my head's up. In his chest, bumping in here. Now, all we're going to do, guys, I'm going to swing I'm going to bump into him again and swing his foot up here. Now, we're going to go over the two options here. I'm going to drop this one because Clay's not flexible, and I'm a lot taller than Clay. In realistic motion, I'm keeping this in my armpit here, but I'm loosening it for Clay. I'm here because as I come here, boom, I bop into him. I'm going to grab the top of his thigh. I'm going to turn his knee down towards the mat and back step with this foot. Once we're here, guys, options bar is pretty open. 30 foot lockers, you see the obvious. Heavy top players, leg drag. Stand-up guys who just wanted to score the takedown points. Punch as needed. But I'm here. Bop, here. I bop it into my armpit here tight. Do not fucking hang out right here. If I'm Clay,
I'm gonna jump kick.
there's gonna be a couple options. The Showtime head kick's coming your way.
That was my first thought.
Yeah. But when I'm here, realize some guys are gonna have the fucking balance to just throw a 1-2 right here. Not where I need to hang out. I'm going quickly here. Boom. Settling in. Make sure you're aware of where his feet are. He can up kick me here every state we fight in. So if I'm here, I need to address those feet pretty quickly. We good, Ramsey?
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah, your head is not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's covered.
So over here. Back. Here. Sit him down. And then finish as you see fit. Whether it's leg drag, whether it's side control, whether it's just punch and pass. I don't care how you finish there. It's that single leg to whatever fits your game. Make sense? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I'm here with Mr. Ramsey, right? Bop, bop, I bump in, right? Let's say I don't like this, or let's say I don't feel confident with him being on his back. Let's say he's a good jits player or something like that. Instead, all I'm going to do, I'm going to grab his knee, step behind him, and roll his knee forward. Put his knee in the ground, attack the back. So I'm here. Be gentle with your friends. Here, rolling that knee is a pretty quick motion. Bop. In. I bump in and get this single leg up, right? Push and roll his knee forward. I drive into him, take the back. Roughness as needed there.
It takes about 40 minutes.
Yes and no. So the quick calf slicer here, let's say I were to drive this here, I could commit my hands in. Here's the problem. If I don't calf slicer here, my hands are all sorts of types of fuck up. And to get like a traditional one, I'm gonna have to step it. And I'm not in love with that. Slippery, wet, mid-fight, there's gonna be a lot of bad stuff happening. So I'd rather take the more secure, do the back take we worked in class today. Get one hook in, roll into it, I feel. Then I'd rather secure the takedown than address my problem. Position before submission type stuff. Sufficient, silent, but it works. Questions on that? Also, don't forget body knees. You can knee from the neck down, shoulders down, basically is the rule set. So when you're here, the Ramsey's just will jerk.
So grounded,
You can just can't knee the head.
You can't elbow either.
No elbows. No elbows in general as an amateur. Any other questions? Fill her out. 1, 2, 3. Good things are happening, right? I get in here, I bump, and I come out to this position here. Most of you guys have seen this from a stand-up, but it's called the tomahawk sweep. I'm gonna put my forearm through his chest like it's a tomahawk. My bottom foot is just gonna either block or slightly kick out his ankle. Here. Same thing. Land into leg drag position, side control, kind of whatever fits your fancy there. Here. Hand is hitting the chest, leg is scooping here. I'm hitting this nicely because I like Ramsey most days. Every once in a while he upsets me, but most days I like him. Bop. Here. But when I'm hitting this, guys, I'm trying to bring him off his feet with the sweeping. Alright? Questions on that?
how are you hitting it?
I'm hitting into it to where like it hits,
Okay.
but I'm not trying to
Yeah, I'm just looking because for me it seems like it's too fast.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how you alter the movement to not hurt your partner, basically.
I'm just not following all the way through with the kick.
Okay.
So Ramsey probably feels that I'm stopping the kick in contact. Yeah, like if I wanted to, I bounce Ramsey off the back of his neck with this. That's the goal, is Ramsey should land here first. I have video of me doing this to Colby. It's in just Thai sparring when I hit it. But I bounced him off the back of his neck. When you hit this right, that's how they land. So when I'm here, I'm just touching to make contact here with the bottom foot. But when I do this, I was terrible at soccer, like real bad. Corner kicks, though, is the best way I can describe this motion. If you've ever watched soccer and they go, you're trying to bend it like Beckham in there, right? So when I'm here, bop, here, when I come into this, I'm trying to corner kick him off his feet. Like I said, the first thing that should land should be the back of his neck. Always bully your kids. Good for them. Hey, not gonna lie. Questions on that, guys? I won't hit it full speed. All right?